Okay, well, that didn't take long. Um, I needed to get, I needed to get a more modern kit. I needed one of these. I needed a nice, solid, working. Got another track set out of this deal. This is another little set. There are various, what is it, era? I've got to understand what era various things are. I don't want to hitch up a era 3 car to a era 2 locomotive. I got an absolute treasure trove here for an amazing deal on eBay. All this stuff. Hundreds of dollars for only a couple hundred in resale. I think this was another attic find. Not sure. This is great. This came with it. This is a manual, not the electric, but it's the set E, so quite a nice expansion kit. It's somewhere down here on this document. Got several little freight cars, some kind of, probably the wrong era, who knows, passenger car. This is some kind of a special collectible. None of this stuff was cheap, even back in, I think, the 80s when it was probably purchased. Great stuff. That's not all. This came with it as well. Another passenger set. Look at these prices. I looked up this Mitchell place. I think it was in Delaware. It's gone now, unfortunately. Probably would have been a great place to visit. I've already had this one apart. Took a look at it. I think that short brush kit I got will go in here. This was quite a valuable unit. Couldn't find these anywhere for less than a couple $100. And it comes with a little car as well. What a find. This is going to keep me busy for a long time. All right, I picked up another little addition to the collection. This is the 8803. Found it in good shape. Another eBay purchase. I actually got this one, I think around the same time I ordered the deluxe kit, which came with one. Of course, it's a newer version, so it runs well. I didn't have to do much to it other than oil it. So this one is actually a challenge. This one looks the same. The at least the cab. Everything looks great. But what I found underneath was very, very different. So I've already dug into this one a bit. What I found was interesting. I tried moving the wheels and it just didn't budge at all. So I feared the worst. Took the top off. Couldn't really tell much from there. I took the bottom plate off. First thing I noticed, this is a bit different from the newer version. I don't know what the newer version is, maybe just die-cast metal of some sort. This actually looks like brass. Pretty nice. I think the bottom plate too. I don't know, might be wrong, but nice stuff. Dug around in here, and the gears, I could tell right away. I don't know if this is the actual HOS or if this was just maybe a super light version of it. I was able to take the handy tweezers and just kind of pick at the gears, and they came right out. What I found on them, just, I don't know, it kind of just looked like snot. Hardened snot. Very gross. I think it'll be fairly easy to clean. And I'll get it back together. Took a brush off one side just to check. And this is actually kind of interesting. Let's see if we can see up in here. I was worried maybe this would be seized up as well, but it's just fine. This actually has a little hex head. I couldn't find the wrench, but I'm able to just turn it with this screwdriver. So I'll do a little cleaning in here. The brushes, at least the brush I pulled out, didn't look too bad. Yeah, I'll clean it, lube the gears. Getting this back in here is going to be a real treat with these little arms. Yeah. In fact, I think they were this way. I don't know that it matters. I do know they have an upside, so I want to get them like this, facing that direction. But yeah, minimal funk on these. You can see a little down in there around the edges of the axles where they sit down in the frame. So yeah, we'll see how this goes.